Hola. So I just want to check in on my weekly kind of like journal, weekly diary of my life and what I'm going through, and it's such a reminder this week of seizing the moment because I have no idea what I want to talk about. It stopped raining. It's a beautiful day. My partner gave me my first coconut so far in 2 weeks in Costa Rica, which is delightful. And so I think my big theme and lesson this week has been the importance of seizing the moment. I will be in the middle of working and then we'll see or hear some howler monkeys in the distance. And we literally drop everything and run outside to see these wild monkeys just playing in the trees beside us. Or it's constantly intermittent rain, constantly. Sometimes it's raining all day. So when it stops raining, we literally stop everything, jump outside and go for our daily walk. And it's just such a nice reminder about being flexible, unexpected surprises. We walk down the same road every day, and finally we saw a sloth and her baby up in the trees, and it's just these small, delightful, unexpected surprises that I think are the most important things in life, So I guess my big theme this week has been just flexibility and going with the flow and having goals but not planning specifically at every moment. It's impossible. We get this thought collectively. We'll all sit and have lunch together and we'll brainstorm and collectively have this kind of intuitive thought and idea. We go online, we look, things that are impossible, that's never going to happen. For example, our highlight this week is we could maybe just house it for a family in Costa Rica. We're here, we don't know how long, and we're 3 really responsible professionals, and let's just see. And it's impossible. It's over Christmas and New Year's and the high season. Everyone, some homes are $1,000 a night, It's well, we can just try, we'll just try, who cares? And on this post, within a day, I got lists of people giving us help, saying, oh, this is a great site. I had someone contact me saying, yes, I'm looking for someone to watch my property. We want to look at it this weekend. It might be stunning. I don't know. It looks too good to be true. We're going to see. That to continue. Just right now as I'm doing this video, there's someone who contacted me in Costa Rica and is hey, I'm here to help. I'm in this beach town, come hang out. And it's just it's just so unexpected. It's just so unexpected. Our closest friend now that we have is, I don't think I really did a video about him before, but on our first week, it was scorching hot one day and we weren't used to the temperatures yet. So we were walking into town and we kind of walked up to this car and he was okay, what would you like? He didn't speak a word of English. And we're and he's oh, you guys look warm. Do you guys need a lift into town? And we're yes. We jumped in his car and he drove us around from bike shop to bike shop, because that was our goal that day, was to try find a bike. And we kept in contact with him, and we bought our first Costa Rican old bike from him. We only found one bike so far, so my boyfriend and I share this bike. My boyfriend bikes me around, and it was just such an unexpected gift. This local Tico, he offered, he's an egg farmer, and so I wanted to buy eggs from him, but I wanted to see where he lives. I wanted to see the hens that he has and how he takes care of them. So we all just had a road trip the other day to see all these really free run hens, happy hens laying laying their eggs. He gave us the same price that he gives to like all of this supermarkets, and he gave us the same price. And we even tried, we bought already some other eggs and his eggs, and we tried them, and we got to see the difference. And I don't know, it's just so unexpected. I learned so much just this 1 week just about from him. And it's his friendship is such an unexpected surprise. And this week he took us to this natural river where only locals go. We don't know these rivers. And his brother-in-law came along, and we all got to hang out with him and meet his brother-in-law. Super nice family, It's just every day these unexpected surprises that maybe back at home we don't appreciate as much or realize, or we're just in this hamster wheel and we just have our day planned every minute, every second. And here, we can't plan. We can plan, of course we can plan, but we're just in the flow and in the moment. So that was, a really nice reminder, One other thing is the culture here. Last week I was really touched. My message was really about the importance of speaking in the local language. Once you speak in someone's local language, they connect with you instantly. And that's the only way we can have our new friend, because he doesn't speak a word of English. So Google Translate is fun. Any word I have in Spanish, he works hard to understand me. It's wonderful. But, the culture here and the words that they use in Costa Rica, I'm sure maybe many of you know the expression is pura vida, which means the pure life, cool, the pure life. Translated literally, it's an adjective that's used in many contexts in Costa Rica, but as you walk by the locals, it's just their culture to remind you, hey, pura vida. And what a nice reminder every day to hear that and to say that. So those were just my observations. Just some of my observations this week. Letting go. This week I'm letting go of stuff. Just even my hair. My hair was much longer. Just I needed to let that go. I cut a lot of my hair off, which makes me feel lighter. I've been very attached since age 17 or 18, pretty much since the last time I last time I was in Costa Rica. My nose ring, I was so attached to it. It's just a random, I have no idea what I'm ever going to talk about, but I'm talking about that because that's big in my world right now. I was so attached to my nose ring. It made me different as a twin, and it was the one thing people could look at to just see that I'm different. And so yesterday we were at this local spa for our day, and there was these water slides, but crazy Costa Rican style water slides. And of course we wanted to go down them. So I went down them, I plugged my nose, protecting my nose ring. I have to protect it. And I just flew out, skidded across. Everyone's laughing, flying out, out of control. And of course my nose ring flew out. And I didn't bring any extra. And usually when I travel, I always have my extra nose rings. It's something like that. It's an identity. And after I was it's gone. And I don't have another one. And I'm in a town where it's I don't even know how to find another one. I don't even know, and I was upset. And I was really frustrated for probably 5 minutes of attached to that. And I was okay, I have to let that go. I really have to let that go. And it's just not even about the nose ring. It's about letting go of this identity, letting go, being more natural. It's okay if I look like my sister. We're twins. Or it's okay if something that I really love, it's gone. It's okay. I just can let that go. And this is a new identity. So letting go of my hair that I'm very attached to normally. Letting go of my nose ring that I've had for 20 years. It's just little things, but these are the highlights of my week. Our days are simple. We do one big activity this morning. Our activity before my networking events and meetings were coffee tasting. So we went into a local, they do coffee and chocolate tours, and we just tasted all these coffees, and that was our activity for the morning. Now I'm having a coconut and we're gonna have a nice lunch.